All right, Wisco ripping back at you. It's a very cold day in December here in Wisconsin, and I got an unboxing. I know I put some tape over all the labels and stuff, but this is Cyber Monday. The deal was for like a week or a few days or whatever from Gilomen Innovation. I was planning on buying the clutch kit and the tune next year. So I actually got my keys in hand. This is actually just came as of like 2 minutes ago from UPS. I did ship my ECU out. That was free. I sent that out on a Monday. It actually got shipped out on a Tuesday. Today is a Monday. So as of last week, I sent everything out. So a turnaround was literally 1 week. So let's see how everything looks. There we are. Got the helix. You like that too? Something in there for you? Huh? No, I don't think so. This is how everything is packaged. One spring for primary. You can choose between for your primary between two springs, and then your helix you replace it with one spring. So no, nothing in there for you, bud. Here is my ECU. So yeah, you got your weights, your springs, your new helix, and my ECU. Let me see if I can open that up real quick. So I took the bubble wrap off right away, and then obviously I got my ECU back that I sent to them. You must install the clutch kit prior to installing the ECU and driving the machine. You may get a check engine warning if not done in this order. That actually is a very good warning because I was planning on doing that. Warning. Obviously, they don't want you driving just the programmed ECU with stock clutches. Here we are, 5666 FFBA90 custom. It's even printed 10/19/2021. Gilomen is stamped on there. Also stamped with an X. If you watch a lot of videos, the X will actually match up with the other clutches so everything goes on the correct way. And then come pre-configured for step 1. So step 1 is the strongest overall performance and belt grip. Green primary spring, that's the one you want to use. Black max weights, magnets are 33221 position. Yellow secondary spring, 5666 second helix. So I got the correct helix, and like they're saying already, these magnets are already pre-installed for setup 1, so you don't have to even mess with these weights. Everything's ready to go. Alright, so that is the beginning of the Gilomen clutch tune. Alright, as I did the tune this morning, I'm also editing this video. I had a lot of footage of the burst option on the GoPro, but I don't know how to format or edit the videos and all the pictures in the bursts into one video. Oh well, so there's a lot of footage that is going to be lost, so we're going to go from the unboxing to this. Alright, here we are. As you can probably hear in the background, my wheeler's running. I don't recommend, obviously what I did, everything goes on sale on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I did obviously buy the Gilomen's tune. My buddy has one. It went on sale. It's like $134 less, but it's Wisconsin. It's cold as shit. My machine's been sitting for 2 weeks. The turnaround was probably about a week sending in my my ECU to Gilomen. That was no problem. It was getting the confidence, finding the videos online. There are a few videos to help you out with your clutch kits. As of right now, I don't remember what videos. I think it was Super ATV actually had a video of doing primary and secondary clutches. It was actually one video, 15 minutes long, that helped me out. Here she is. This is what I had to work with. Got the propane heater, wheel off, clutch spinning, secondary is not spinning, which is correct. Whole bunch of different torque specs that I had to search YouTube. I even called the Polaris dealership. I believe they were wrong also. I went by what the directions said for the primary, but the directions did not have specs for the secondary, but all the information I found actually matched up with what the dealership said for the secondary. So the primary specs torqued at 96 to 100-ish, and the secondary I torqued that at about 50. The dealership said 47. So it took a long time for this thing to get started. What I did was there's a tune. I plugged that all in, turned the key just to on for about 5 minutes, and then I cranked it. I had to crank it probably for about 5 minutes. This thing did not want to start at all. So I haven't even revved it up or anything. As you can see, I got the wheels. Obviously you're wondering why I didn't move this thing. I put the chip in. This is what scared me also. The warning right on the label: you must install clutch kit prior to installing ECU driving to the machine. You may get a check engine light. Well, shit, I didn't want to risk getting a check engine light, so I didn't even want to drive it 40 yards to the garage. So it is what it is. I had enough room, I made it work. But damn, when it didn't want to turn over, that thing scared the shit out of me. So, another thing, I bought this on Amazon. Clutch tool, belt tool, well worth the money. It's already gnarled up, but I mean, it took me one shot with this tool to get that on. This goes in the secondary. This goes in the secondary, and it just opens up your sheaves so that belt will go in there. Takes a little strength, but it worked. The only thing that I did screw up is the secondary bolt. Hopefully you can see that it's rounded to shit. The mistake I did when I took this off, I had a 12-point socket instead of a 6-point socket. Luckily, I was still able to get this off. I got one on order, and I actually went to the hardware store and I found another one, but it was actually the one that from the hardware store is actually threaded all the way down, but it did have the lip and everything. So as far as I know, it's going to work until the new one gets here, and then I'll just replace it. So yeah, rounded the piss out of that, but it is 15 mil. I was using the correct socket. So, all right, I'm gonna get back to work, probably rev this up a little bit now that it's been running. Like I said, I got the heater on it just to keep her going, which seemed to help out quite a bit. So. Now I'll proceed to put everything back together and break the belt in today. It's supposed to be a big ass snowstorm this weekend, and drive around the block a couple times and get the belt worn in. So the engine, the fan should turn on here pretty quick. Engine temp's at 180. So the fan did turn on at 180. Alright, as I sit out here and relax and wait for it to cool down before I take it for another spin to break in the new belt, I just want to say, like, the whole point of buying the Gilomen tune and clutch kit was not just to go faster. These things get, my machine in particular, it gets hotter than shit on the passenger seat. So hopefully the engine fan coming on at 180 compared to 205 makes a big difference in the summertime. It did have jerky starts going forward and in reverse. That eliminated everything. The misfire codes are very sensitive, set from Polaris. I have just over 3,400 miles on this machine. I've not had a misfire code for belt slip or anything like that, but Gilomen has kept those in place, but they're not as sensitive anymore. So yeah, we'll just keep driving around. Round 2, breaking in the new belt with the new Gilomen clutch. Just taking it easy, speeding up, slowing down. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy, but the biggest improvement in this clutch is just the engagement. The engagement, the tune, the power. Again, nothing too crazy as it's wintertime in Wisconsin. So far, I mean, this is first impressions, first day. Very impressed. Like I said before, I think the fan turns on at 180, so hopefully in the summer times this passenger seat gets hot as shit. Hopefully that solves the issue. But I mean, we're going 34, and I can punch it, and it grabs just like that. The engagement is very smooth. Let off the gas. The deceleration is very smooth. There's just, all the herky-jerkiness is gone. Very impressed. Wisco Ripping's finally in where it's warm. That was the installation of the Gilomen clutch and tune on the 2020 Polaris General XP1000. Again, I don't recommend doing it in the wintertime unless you have a heated shop, but I got it done with what I had, and so far very impressed. I got, you know, probably 10-15 miles on it right now, just breaking in that belt, and keep continuing that until we get the snowstorm that we're supposed to get and plow with it. So thanks for watching, and like, subscribe. Take care. Wisco Ripping out.